How to take a brain break. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know how it is. I know how it is. When you're studying, you have so much stuff that you're trying to learn and your brain is just stressed out. You cannot focus. Brain breaks are necessary. They're mandatory. I want to tell you a story I learned from the life of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest thinkers of all time, when he would be working on the problems and the physics of our world, sometimes even Albert Einstein would need a brain break. His wife, Elsa, said that whenever she heard Einstein playing the piano, she knew that he was trying to solve a problem that he couldn't think of an answer for. Why would he do that? You're a great mathematician and scientist. Why would you play the piano to solve problems? Because here's what happens. Sometimes when you're studying something and you're so focused on something, you're so much into the problem, you can't even see the answer without taking a bird's eye view, without taking a step back. He would play the piano, and as he was playing the piano, Elsa said she would hear the music, and all of a sudden she would hear Einstein yell out, "Aha! I've got it!" He would distract his brain enough with the piano. And what does that do? It distracts his brain, but it also relaxes his brain. When our brain is stressed, our body produces something called cortisol. Cortisol is the fight or flight hormone. Cortisol is helpful to you. If a lion walks in the room, you get that burst of cortisol, and that gives you the urgency and the boom to get out of there. But if that stress hormone lasts too long, it clouds our brain, and we need ways to relax our brain if we're actually going to be creative and we're going to solve problems. So we take brain breaks. Einstein would take a brain break by distracting himself or relaxing himself by playing the piano. Leonardo da Vinci, he had a journal, and in the journal, instead of just sitting there obsessing over the answers to problems, he would write in his journal, why do birds fly? Why do they slow down right before they land? What do their feathers do? And then he would close the book and go on about his day. His subconscious mind would work on the problems, and in the middle of the day, much like Einstein, aha, I've got it. Take a brain break. You could do a brain break with breathing exercises, taking a deep breath. Breathing exercises are a great way to lower your cortisol, lower your blood pressure, and just calm yourself down. Before I get on stage sometimes, to give a speech, if I find myself really worked up, I'll take a minute and I'll breathe in for 4, I'll hold it for 4, and I'll breathe out for 4. Breathing exercises is a great brain break. Writing stuff down that you're worried about, that you're concerned about, that you're thinking about, like Da Vinci did, is a way to get, and then moving on is a great brain break for yourself. Finding something that you enjoy, like playing the piano or doing a martial art or going to a baseball game or watching a movie or listening to music. Those are great brain breaks. I remember when I was training for the 2009 USA Memory Championship, I would train intently for weeks and weeks and weeks. And in the week of the tournament, I would take a brain break and relax my brain. And I would go for massages that week, or I would just visualize how I wanted the event to turn out. But your brain can't sustain. It cannot sustain just learning, focus. With a break, it will benefit you, and you will be able to reattack the problem with more energy and more vigor if you give yourself a break. And this kind of goes to the theory of the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is a study technique where you study, you set a timer for 20 minutes, and then when the timer goes off, you take a 5-minute break. Then you reset the timer for 20 minutes, you study for 20 minutes, and then you take a 5-minute break. Take brain breaks and watch your productivity increase. Comment down below with what is your favorite brain break, and I will see you on the next lesson. By the way, you might want to check out one of these videos or subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of good learning stuff. I'll see you on the next video.